Hello, welcome to Sandy Ainley. I hope you're well. Hello, Isabella. I love you. You're a super little girl. I'm just said hello to a friend of mine's daughter who seems to love me very much. And I think that little Isabella, who's only a very little girl of 4, likes to see my each vlog, and I just wanted to show my appreciation and my love back to the darling little girl you are. Happy unicorn, Isabella. Because both Sandy and Isabella love unicorn, don't we, Isabella? So now I'll go on to the Sandra Ainley part, who is me, of course. Well, not of course, however, it's Sandra Ainley is me. So I just have some very good news. I've lost, as I may have said already in a previous vlog to this vlog, that I've lost about 1 stone in weight. And I also am having physiotherapy now for my pain in my various parts of my body, particularly the hips, each hip. And it's going nicely. I've had my first session, and today I did my first day of homework, and I trained really hard, and I'm full of energy because of it. And I'm determined to succeed at this, is the answer to my breathing concern. With my singing, she'll help a bit with my singing, with my mental health, with my physical health, and with my for my skin, and my I have a concern on part of my body which I don't wish to mention at the moment, which correct food eating, which I'm much better now with it, and I'm trying to control these as well. I'm having a treat of 3 this evening because I've been so good, and so I'm giving myself a pat on the shoulder with some Diet Cokes. And I also know that it shall help with my sleeping and my restless leg syndrome. And to be honest with you, each element of me. And last but by no means least, I may be able to have better posture. So that's if I haven't said that already. I was going to go into detail on subject of a book which I filled with family tree on my late father's side of the family, which I have at the back of the book, and I have about 10, maybe 15, 20, something to that effect, sides of paper with names of people on my late father's side of the family. I just took an interest maybe 30 years ago and decided to make an album or a book, whichever word you prefer. And I have more than one picture of different members of my family. I just have some such superb, for example, I'll give you one example. I'm not going to go into each little element. However, this is part of the family tree, which I placed inside the book. And I think it's very interesting because I don't know most of these. Alida Bosman, Louis Kalamantaski. No idea who that is. somebody in my family, my goodness me. Martin Lena Phillips, no idea. Maurice Deborah Jaffa, no idea. Sigismund Elizabeth Phillips, no idea. Jack Eugenie Strelkov, no idea. Morris, no idea. Clementasky, who I think is Martin and Lena Phillips' first child, possibly. Godfrey Louis Fanny Phillips, no idea again, like each one I've mentioned so far name-wise in this vlog, in this family tree of my late father's. Ludwig Percy Vera Jones, no idea. Possibly brother or sister of Godfrey Lewis. Then Maurice Deborah Jaffa, who I mentioned already, I didn't know. There's Harry too, I think. Geraldine Marshall Div, no idea. Louis, no idea. Clementasky, no idea. Sissy Walter Frederick Taylor, no idea. Possibly the three names I've just mentioned are children of Maurice Deborah Jaffa. Then there's Sigismund Elizabeth Phillips, who I think would be parents or a parent to Alida Harold Dunrow, Clementasky Louis killed in action, right, Benjamin Kitty Phillips, and then there's Jack Eugenie Strykov, which I mentioned earlier, who might be a parent of Clementasky Louis and Sydney Gillian Farmer. And somewhere near the area where I said Morris, there's a Jack. So that's each name here. And I do not know one of them. Maybe the word Kitty, the name Kitty, I might have heard the name Kitty if it was here or is here. Louis Sidney Phillips, Benjamin Louis. Sissy. That rings a bell. However, I don't think I've met that person. I don't know when each person was alive. Sorry, I'm not very helpful. However, I have this all over the place as name after name after name after name after name after name and after name after name, and so on and so forth. So I have a section of this book at the back, which is, I've described it as miscellaneous, which I shall show you my little piece of art where I wrote the word miscellaneous about 30 years ago, something to that effect. And then I have got, for example, a letter written, or information to be more precise, written, I think, by my late grandmother. I think a baby first birthday card of some kind. It says here gifts, and then I think my late grandma's written a list of what gifts that have been given to the child. I'm just trying to work out, is this my late father's birthday? I don't know. Oh yes, it'll be Yes, I don't know. It doesn't say boy and it doesn't say girl so far, so I don't know. On this side, it says, yes, it's my father, my late father. Because on this side, it says John Ainley, who was my late father, Dad's birth details. And then it's got 9:30 on Thursday, the 19th of January, 1939. No, my lovely late father. There we are, I'm growing up. What do you think of that? So lovely. Something I did and collected each item with so much family orientation. And then there's this one, which is a postcard I sent my nana, my British grandma, when I was on holiday once. Hello, Nana. I just wish to say I love you and miss you. I am very happy as Mum and Dad shall be in Israel soon. Love, Cassie. Cassie is me. Cassie is part of the family of the names Sandra, Sandy, Alexandra, Alexander, and Cassandra and Cassie. It's all part of one family. And when I was about 20 years of age, I changed my name via statutory declaration to Cassie. And then afterwards, about maybe 10 years later, I decided to go back to Sandra, so I just changed my details again formally. And it's on my passport and my birth certificate, so it's fine. I'm Sandra now. I can be nicknamed Cassie. However, my real name, as I prefer to be named, because it's my real name, my birth name is Sandra. So that was Sandra Ainey, my name. My writing, I used to call myself Cassie. I've put underneath the postcode card, sorry. And then I've got, oh, how nice. My late father used to live in Ingram Avenue. And here's a letter written to Mr. and Mrs. Ainey, which I guess would be to my late grandparents. 25 Ingram Avenue, London, Northwest 11. It's very touching. It's just an envelope. Please have a good look if I haven't shown you. My grandparents and my father and my late aunt lived in that house, I think. Just try. And this is me as a little child. And I've written Daddy in Hebrew and Mummy in Hebrew. And then Sevivon Sov Sov Sov. Hanukkah, I think it says. And I've written in transliteration the words to a song connected to a Jewish high holiday, I think. Sov, 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 kor, something, something, something. It's hard for me to read it from here. However, I'm just showing it to you. It's Sevivon, sov, 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 Hanukkah, Hanukkah, hu haktov, Sevivon, sov, 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 nasov, kova, kune, gadol, yapone, Sevivon, sov, nasov, kova, ko. Very sweet. I loved all this organising and artistic as well. And then I have a card here from my late Nana to my late grandfather. To my darling husband, with all my love and deepest gratitude for the devotion, kindness, love and care he has showed upon me all my married life. Lily, April the 15th, 1953, I think it says. Oh, I feel so happy. This is lovely. And then I have photograph after photograph. This is these are my late grandparents on my late father's side of the family. This was some kind of competition, I think. And I understand my late grandparents won the competition. And then I have one of just my late nana as well. Beautiful lady. Very, very glamorous lady. And always showed great care of physical appearance. And I've got some of my cousins here. I'll just see which ones I'd like to show you. I see some of my late father. Yes, I have here my late father as a child. And here I have my late father again when he was young, very young, this one here. And I have my nana and my late father and my late grandfather and my late Auntie Joyce. So there's Joyce, which is the first lady who's at the end. Then next door is my papa, my late grandfather. Next door, my late nana, and then my last, but by no means least, my late father. I have some lovely pictures here, which is over here, my late Auntie Joyce, and here my late Auntie Joyce, and here my late father, and here my late Auntie Joyce. I'm trying to work out which photographs to show you. Here's lovely pictures again. All of my late nana, my late grandmother as a child. So glamorous. I think at a balcony on a holiday or something, knowing my nana, my late nana. Now this is my late nana's late brother, who very sadly passed away very, very young. I don't know exactly how young, however, very, very young, so to speak. Here we are, nana's brother. I think my late, I wouldn't say, I'm not sure what one would say. If my late grandma's late brother would be my, I don't know what, in the family. And there's just so many pictures. No, there aren't. Then it goes on to the rest of the family tree. So thank you for allowing me to share this with you. It's very sentimental to me, I don't mind saying. And I'm as tired as can be. I was going to show you some of my hobbies that I like to do, and my so-called pastimes. And one point I wish to make is it's very important, isn't it, that one has a hobby that doesn't cost one money. Because shopping, which used to be my hobby, in Poundland, which used to be my hobby, turned out to be extremely expensive, so to speak. one might think, oh, it's only £1, but by the time one's finished in the shop, it's £100. So it's not cheap. And nothing, no offence to Poundland, I love your shop, Poundland. However, I don't love when I let myself go fool myself into spending £100 and buying maybe 5 items that I really needed. That's what I used to do. And I'm happy to say I don't do it now. I buy just what I know I'm going to use, and if I don't use it, I make good use of it in some way or another. Oh, okay, I'll go quickly through because it shan't take long and I'd like to try to be consistent. Number 1, only a book for a child. However, when I'm really tired and I fancy relaxing even more, then I just read this because it's so easy to read. And the lovely story of a family with a cat and a dog and a pet shop and all that type of business. I love it all, you know. Oh, then there's the late Julia Child, who was a French cook from America. When I was born, probably Julia Child was in the middle of her career, and that's My Life in France is the name of the book. And yes, and it's just an account of exactly what I just said. Silly me. So then there's my word search challenges, which I enjoy. So far I've done about 100 of them maybe. And it's quite interesting. I quite like it because, for example, this one was all on scientists. And then this one was all on trees of the world. Baobab, blue mahoe, ceiba, roast redwood, coconut, elm, giant sequoia, golden wattle, Lebanon cedar, mango, maple, mulberry, oak, olive, pine, Siberian fir, silver birch, spruce, teak, whitewood, willow. One's on owls. One is on complaining. One is words without vowels. Oscar-winning movies. A Beautiful Mind, Amadeus, Our American Beauty, Argo, Birdman, Braveheart, Chicago, Crash, Forrest Gump, Gandhi, Gladiator, Moonlight, Out of Africa, Platoon, Rain Man, Schindler's List, Spotlight, The Artist, The Departed, Titanic, Unforgiven. Goodness me. I also enjoy doing a bit childish, but I like to put together separate parts of each fashion part on each picture with sticker form art. And I think I'm quite good at it, I don't mind saying. I'll show you a little bit of what I've put together. I think that I choose the colours in a artistic manner, and I know I do, to be more precise. And then there's the slightly darker colouring, which I think is also very artistic, and I place each colour nicely together. There we are, here's a little bit more. I finished this whole book, I think, and there's no space left to do any more. Then I have my ballet book, written by Darcy Bussell, who is a very well-known classical ballet past dancer mainly. And I wish to say that, again, it's easy reading, and me and my usual great love of the subject of classical dance, classical ballet to be more precise. When I feel like calming down, then there's this book, and I just sometimes may just open a book and read just one page. We must not allow the clock and the calendar to blind us to the fact that each moment of life is a miracle and mystery. Interesting. And then when I'm in a mood for psychology, I read I'm Okay, You're Okay. Thomas A. Harris, MD. There we are. My lovely book by Katie Hopkins, Plasmode, The Killing Fields, when I'm in the mood for Katie Hopkins type of style. And then there's The Blue is the Warmest Colour by Julie Moreau, now a major motion picture. It's the subject of a couple of lesbian ladies who have a very sexual relationship. And I love that story. I adore it. And for some of you might know the reason. And then I have here a clock, a real clock, which I'm colouring in myself. And I've decided I'm going to hand it to myself at the end of the picture drawing. And last, but by no means least, is a canvas picture which I am filling in with colour. I do not know who this is going to be for. So now I have completed this evening's vlog, more or less, until I say goodbye in a correct manner. So now, please, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you're enjoying this vlog. I hope that it was interesting for you. And please be kind to one another. And please, mainly, be kind to yourself. And please keep as safe as you can, each one of you. You're all, in my opinion, absolute gems. And you're special. And I honour you. And I commend you. And I respect you. And I have such confidence in you. Take care, please. Bye-bye.